The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
There's a girl, she's a star, she's got style, Steffi Star, you see her face around the town, she's popular, Steffi Star.
I'm Stephanie Weinstein.
And I'm Meredith Keach.
And we have an 11-person, huge, top-notch real estate team powered by Coldwell Banker. And this podcast has nothing to do with real estate.
Very true.
We have two fabulous, funny guests today. Well, I don't know how funny one of them is, but he's awfully adorable.
He does have a hit Instagram page called
Hashtag
Tony Eats. I just dated myself. I called it an Instagram page.
Love
What are you supposed to say?
I don't know, but that sounded dumb.
Hashtag.
Yeah, Derek. Well, let's introduce our guests. Derek, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Derek Roderick.
Derek Roderick. So nice to see you.
Likewise.
And
Tony Soares.
who also goes by?
Tony Soares.
Who also goes by?
Tony Soares.
Who also goes by?
Antonio Ribeiro Soares.
Who also goes by?
Let's just leave it at that.
Well, then we can also go through all the Anthony names.
He also goes by Hey.
Right.
Hey.
I prefer to
Hey
call
words.
him Aunt.
Right, Aunt. It's cute and easy.
That's right.
Effective.
Well, Derek, we're so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you for
So
having me.
I've never met you. I really know nothing about you other than you are a funny human being, according to Stephanie Weinstein,
Ish.
and that you are all friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know, how did you all meet?
Well, I've known Tony for 20 some odd years.
Oh.
The funny story is that
Wow.
I met Tony through his brother Johnny. So years and years and years ago, we were teens or whatever, and I had my dad's van. Johnny had his father's Lincoln, was it?
Maybe the Grand Prix at the time.
I
But
can't remember what it was. I thought it was a Lincoln.
Yeah.
Johnny and I came up with this idea that we were going to travel into Boston. We were going to take our own vehicles. And there was a girl in Johnny's car that I liked and a girl in my car that Johnny liked. So this is, post phones and so forth and so on. So we decided that we were going to switch vehicles. Very, very, very smart thing to do. No way to communicate with one another. Of course, the city of Boston, we got lost, couldn't find each other. Hours go by. I have to return home. And I'm supposed to be there with my father's van so he can go to work.
Oh,
Can't find Johnny anywhere. I'm still looking for Johnny.
were you looking for Johnny or the girl?
Oh, he found the guy.
Johnny, because my father wanted his van back.
Oh, my God. So what happened?
So we sat outside my Aunt Carol's house for hours. Again, beepers and so forth, but with no way to call back because we don't have a phone. So I didn't want to go too far because I thought Johnny would come back. And then when I decided to go find Johnny, Johnny decided to come find me.
Oh.
We rendezvoused. My father woke up. The lights came on in the bathroom at like 5:30 in the morning. And then I think I saw Jesus.
Oh, my God. I would die.
Explaining that to him wasn't easy.
I like the beepers part of that conversation.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
the
Is
beeper.
talk about branding yourself in time.
Now, I didn't have a beeper. Did you have a beeper?
No.
I think all the guys had beepers.
Had to.
Drug dealers, doctors, and important
And
people
cool
had
guys.
beepers.
And
Yeah,
cool
and
guys.
cool guys.
Well, you remember Rico. So Rico,
Suave.
my buddy Rico, had his home phone ended in Rico. His beeper ended in Rico. And by the time he got a mobile phone, his mobile phone number ended in Rico. So
I
he made
love
it.
that.
Yeah, I think I made my phone end in Keach.
Yes.
And after all that, his final charge was a Rico.
And see.
I'm going to have to sign a disclaimer for that one. No, he's a good guy. I think he's in Miami now.
Is he?
Yeah, Rico's
No,
fine.
he has a dealership in Brockton.
Oh, still around.
There you go. Apparently, you're not buying any cars from him.
Well, I'll find him when I find Johnny.
Johnny, where are you?
Out there.
I know how I know you.
How?
I bought a couch from you.
Shut
Oh.
up. Shut up.
Power goes
Swear
the
on the
breaker.
Holy Bible
I
right
think you
now.
did.
I recognized your name 3 minutes ago, and I bought my couch from you
Stop it.
a couple months ago.
What?
I get around. I'm
Are you
just saying.
serious? Yes, I did. That is amazing.
Good recollection. I usually remember
Yes.
everybody, but I see a lot of people during the day.
I came in like this. And I
Boom,
went
boom.
in and I told you, I had a piece of paper. I said, this is what I need to fit. This is kind of what I want.
Yep.
You said, come with me.
And I had
And you said, nope, that's not going to work. You said, nope, that's not going to work. Come over here. This one will work. And you said, this one's in stock and I can have it to you in 3 days. Sold.
And that's how I roll.
And that is exactly what he did with me. He said, you can't have that one, that one, that one, or that one, but you can have that one. I said, fine. So then I got it, and then I go, I don't want it anymore. And then I said, I want to return it.
It's always the people you know that return it.
Right. Derek's like,
Always.
I did not return mine.
well, I
She
said I was
didn't
going to
either.
return it, and then I sat on it, and then Tony moved it a little bit in the room, and then I said, I love it.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Perfect.
return it.
Change of heart.
Derek's like,
That's
okay, all he
amazing.
did was press buttons, return, not return, return, not return. But he's so good. And let's not forget, like, he is amazing too for our clients. So Tony had a listing in Brockton and they were moving
Yep.
to assisted living. And so Derek actually came in their house. He had the floor plans. He looked around. He told them what pieces would fit into their new place at assisted living. He said,
Yes.
you can take your red chair, you can take that couch, but you need a couple new pieces. And so they came into the store. He pointed out what would fit. And he's amazing like that. Like,
Yeah, it was
what
awesome.
a wonderful resource
I'm
that
gonna-
we can send our clients to you at Jordan's Furniture.
Well,
I
I
hope
think
you
it's
do.
kind of funny because I didn't know this until this moment here. What if I had a crappy experience?
No kidding.
Well, that would be a good thing to talk about because that's when I would learn what I did wrong and fix it.
True.
And
Yes,
you know who
this is
else
really
bought
incredible.
a couch from him?
Everybody.
Auntie Benny.
Did Auntie Benny know? Or was she like me, unknown?
Well,
She knows now.
she's like,
Right now.
she's like, wait a minute. Are you friends with Tony?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yes. And there was
Remember
someone
Jennifer
else.
and Stephen Kligman?
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention next. And I'm just working with them. And then we the conversation was so wide. And then all of a sudden, we focused in on people. And you two came up.
I mean,
And I'm like, it's a small world. It
So-
really
That's
is.
funny.
not only do you get like, expert service,
Yeah.
but he's so much fun to work with.
Really, you
I'm going to give you
spoke
guys a
my
half an
language
hour to
immediately.
stop talking like that. I hope you have a bigger door. I don't know if I can fit out.
Oh
This
my
all happens
God.
at Jordan's Furniture, by the way. Plug,
Right.
plug.
Exactly.
Come see
That's
me.
right.
What day? Do you have a set schedule?
I'm there every day but Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my day off. And you'll
Oh,
find
so
me
this was perfect for today.
You find them on the golf course.
You find me on a
Oh.
golf
Oh, you
course.
like to
Yeah.
golf.
Oh yeah,
Love
you're a
to
good
golf.
golfer. So they, Tony and Derek often do golf tournaments together and just play for fun. And I believe they've gone on some boys' trips that
Quite a few.
not sure how much information we can give on those golf trips, but
What happens in North Carolina stays in North Carolina.
Were you on? Did you do the Fall River one we did?
We did.
Yes.
Oh,
I
We
think
won that one,
that.
actually.
Boom,
oh,
boom.
were you?
Oh, yeah, you guys won.
You guys were dressed up.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were.
Great outfit.
Tony's
Well,
in
shit.
charge of outfits usually, and they're the
Yes.
most outrageous outfits you've ever seen.
It makes all of these guys uncomfortable. But one of the things when I'm picking my team, I have to make sure that they are open
Yes,
to wearing what I buy.
comfortable.
The outfits. The outfits.
Not comfortable at
No.
all.
I think
Comfortable
we
with
had
the idea.
knickers.
Loud is probably the better
We had
word.
knickers.
I call them costumes.
I took lots of pictures in
But
that
you
tournament.
girls look good too. You guys look good that day too. Because you guys had on matching outfits as well.
I
Did
don't
you
think
not?
So.
I don't.
We were lucky to all be there that
I
day.
think
I
you
don't
might have wore the
know.
same colors. Yeah, I
In
think you
fact,
had
we all said,
Yeah.
I was going to bail.
Similar.
And you said, I was going to bail.
Yeah.
And Lauren said, I was going to bail. And so did Sam.
Yeah,
And then thankfully we didn't. Because
yeah.
it was a
But
wonderful
that was
day.
a long time ago. Wait.
No, it was
What
the
was-
one. It was the one last year.
Oh, it was?
in Fall
Yes,
River.
in Fall
yeah.
River.
Yeah.
In the
By
fall.
the way, that's
Meredith, I swear on my life,
Coming
I don't
up.
remember you being there.
Well, the drink started at like 7 a.m. for her.
I remember.
And we went to Barrett's afterwards.
Yes.
that's right. So that's what I was going to
But
say.
I could only go
Wait,
to
who
Barrett's
was
for
that
like 15
for?
minutes. Sam.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Lauren, remember Lauren came out in a full outfit.
Yes.
With matching clubs.
Gorgeous
matching
jacket.
balls, matching hat, matching everything.
And
So
put it
we'll
right
be
in the
playing
water.
again.
And yeah.
We'll be playing again this year. It's
Yes.
June 27th. Barrett sponsored.
Oh, yeah.
for-
Can you
and
play?
Yeah.
Okay.
It actually it's for their Sunny Days Foundation, one of their charities for
Oh,
Barrett.
right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Really
just
looking
like
forward
last
to it.
year. Who's
Yeah.
on your team this year?
The four of us again. I think it's going to be the same. It was him. It was me, Tony, Johnny, and
Probably not Johnny. His bad shoulder. So
Oh,
we're gonna
right.
have to
Oh, right.
Oh,
replace
yeah.
him.
You'll need. What about Joe?
We had Mike Damiano.
Uncle Joe?
Whoa,
Maybe.
maybe.
Let's see.
It depends. If we don't
My
plan
other
on
boys.
winning, Joe
We'll
could probably
table
get
that.
in. No, Joe's a good golfer. Joe's a good golfer.
Yeah.
He is.
In his head. Yeah, absolutely.
Every shot goes exactly where Joe wants it.
That's right.
He never hits a bad shot.
He's a big fan of the
Hi,
foot
Joe.
wedge.
What's a foot wedge?
It's
Oh,
when you
boy.
kick the ball with your foot instead of using it with a club.
Are you saying Joe
Is that
cheats?
legal?
No.
No.
Well, does it matter in basketball? Well, yeah, you can't cheat.
You can't cheat.
You can't cheat.
No.
We didn't cheat.
No, there's no
We didn't
cheating.
even place. Obviously, if we placed, we would have cheated.
Actually, it's always uncomfortable. A lot of times when you win, you have other groups that don't know you, and they're always looking at you like,
They
I think
cheated.
They cheated.
No offense. I thought you guys cheated.
We did not.
Well, we do it for the cause. You don't do it for the win. You got to do it
Right.
for the cause. You
That's
go there
right.
to have fun. But
That's right.
we played well that day.
You did. No, you
Yeah.
guys are all good golfers.
We dinged and
What
donged
was
off
the
each other.
tournament we did with the airplane people?
Oh, yeah, that was with Kenny.
Oh, the
Remember?
wing.
Project Takeoff.
yeah.
Yeah, what was the project?
LeBaron Hills.
So Project Takeoff is Kenny Gibson.
Oh, Gibson. Sorry.
He has a charity that he was heading up called Project Takeoff. They go and teach inner city kids about flight programs and flight
Aviation,
simulators, aviation in general.
Yeah.
That
We're
was a
trying
fun
to hook
tournament.
up Brett Imbranoni with Kenny,
Oh,
right? Now
yeah.
that Brett's moving home and he's a pilot.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, Kenny's married. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be too interested in Brett.
No.
Although Brett is very handsome and 6 foot something and a pilot.
That was a fun tournament, but it was
It was.
hard. I think that was a hard course.
LeBaron Hills, a links course.
It's wide open.
Wide
It's long.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking
It's
of
a nice
different one.
course.
Remember, some
One
people
that
were
was
trying
like
to get a
this.
hole in one.
Yeah, I got to do that. There was like a special thing that I
Right.
wanted to
I
get to do.
can't, you guys.
I
I
did.
get so nervous.
I did.
On tee off. I
Yeah.
don't like when people are looking at me.
No one does.
Well, how do you get past that as a golfer? How do you tune that out and just be into that ball?
I don't know. I get stressed sometimes.
I don't. I just get up there and I just will. I mean, everyone's going to watch you on the first tee. And then, in the format that we play, there's always someone watching you because the group
right.
behind you is right
I
behind
know.
you. So they're always going to watch you. So I just get up there, just do my best, hit it, and let the chips fall where they may.
The first hole is very stressful because everyone
Yeah.
is watching you. Once you get through a couple holes,
That's
everyone
right.
starts talking
Yeah.
and everyone's drinking, and I'm like, oh, good, I'm going to tee off because no one's watching me. And I always do so much better. I
Yeah.
forgot to get out of my head.
Hence the mulligan.
Oh, the mulligan.
You
The mulligan.
buy a couple of those.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really golf much these days.
Well,
so I'm
I don't
pretty crappy
either,
right now.
but you have a beautiful swing. Meredith.
I feel like
You're
we should
very
golf.
athletic.
Beautiful
We should golf
She
more.
does.
We should golf more.
We should make it.
Maybe like the lunch, we'll make it a plan to golf.
Yeah, Meredith and I said
We
we're
should
going to
have
go
it.
for lunch more.
We should have an ECAT tournament. Let's make that happen.
What?
All right.
Adam?
Whoa, Adam. Oh, I know.
Adam.
How about we just go golf?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Why don't we just golf for fun?
Golf and eat.
I'm golfing
in.
today. So
What day of the week
Oh,
should
yeah.
we do it?
Where are you going?
During
Make
the
a-
week or on a weekend?
Yeah, what should we do?
I would say during the week.
I say
You
during
have
the week, too.
Fewer
What
people
day?
out there. Yeah.
Meredith, what day?
A 2-0 Wednesday.
Right, his day's
But it-
off.
Okay.
Tuesday.
So I'll call over to Eastern Country Club
Fine.
Perfect.
and I'll find out.
Or you could do Cedar Hill. I guess there's a little, there's a restaurant in there now that supposedly
Tony
has got
is
some good feedback.
dying to every time we pass it. I want to try that restaurant.
I do.
Oh, so that's the reason I want to go.
Hashtag
Because-
Tony Eats.
Yes.
Because DW Field opened already too. I think they opened tomorrow. As a
And
matter
that
of
one's in
fact.
Brockton.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice course.
So
really
we have.
good try.
Is it a nice course?
Very nice.
Okay, so if we have a choice between those three, where should we? So Eastern Country Club,
My
Cedar
vote,
Cedar Hill.
Cedar Hill, and Brockton.
I've never been to DW.
my vote would be DW.
Let's do
Really?
DW.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
not
wait.
hard.
Not great food.
And
yeah.
I don't do more
It's a good.
than
It's a good course.
I don't do
Great
more
burgers.
than 9 holes.
Yeah, just 9.
That's not golf.
No, that is golf.
These guys paused and looked at you.
Yeah, that's
How
golf.
about we do 9 and then you guys go
Yeah.
on to do 18?
By
And
the
we'll
way-
go out to lunch.
By the
Yeah.
way, Cedar Hill is a 9-hole course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did a league there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cedar Hills, Stoughton, correct?
Yeah. Right
Yeah,
on
a
the
buddy
line.
of mine runs it, Victor Baruza.
Not Victor Baruza.
Do you know Victor?
Does Victor
Baruza?
want to come on the podcast?
He can. He will. I'm sure.
All right.
If you want him, you got him.
I guess Victor's
I
coming.
did a ladies league and it was good
I
because
did
it
too
got
in
you to go
Easton.
every week.
Right, I liked that.
I did too.
What I didn't like is you had to walk.
Right.
Ooh.
I was tired.
God forbid that walking.
That was a lot.
They
Did
say
you have a cart?
I had a cart. It was a lot for me.
Yeah, I
It,
like
it can
walking.
be. It can, but you need a light bag. You have too much stuff in there.
I
Just
liked
a-
walking. I get a little distracted with the carts because it's so fun to drive.
I know. I don't usually drive it. I usually am a passenger.
Well, if
And
you're
then I'm
drinking and
texting.
playing, you need a car.
I
love
don't drink and play.
What?
No.
I love drinking and playing.
This is
Really?
the only way to play.
Yeah,
Right.
it makes my golf swing better.
Every shot deserves a shot.
Every shot deserves a shot.
But
Boom.
I mean, maybe I should try
We
it.
could make that T-shirt. That
I
says
just
that.
don't.
That's kind. Yeah.
I mean, not that I
It's-
never have, but
oh, Meredith, you
I get
always
tired.
pretend you're not drinking, and then you have one.
it makes me want to have a nap. Though.
you should see us down at Myrtle Beach. Forget it.
Oh yeah, the drinks start before we leave the condo.
It's crazy.
How
And
do
we
you
should-
continue to want to golf?
yeah,
I'd be
we
like,
can't.
I'm done.
That's too much.
I'm not really
and
sure
I get
that,
bombed.
yeah, I'm not really sure that I remember golfing there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know you went.
I know I went, and I know I did well. I just don't remember much of it.
I used to love to smoke when I was golfing too.
Oh my goodness.
Smoke what,
Look at
Meredith?
this guy.
Whoa, I
the
didn't know. if I
cigar.
could go
Oh yeah,
there.
that's right. She smokes cigars.
Oh, okay.
Bad
Yeah.
Meredith just showed
I
up.
don't anymore though.
Remember on your 40th
like it.
birthday we did that.
Thanks to you.
Thanks to me, I took her golfing and we smoked. Well, she smoked a cigar, and I had a cake in the trunk of my car.
Yes. It was
Just
wicked
random
fun.
cake in the car.
Yeah, just a random.
You just drive around with
She
cakes
showed
in the
up,
car.
opened up her trunk. She had all the birthday paraphernalia, and we went and golfed.
That was so
Brilliant.
thoughtful of me.
That
It
was
was
thoughtful.
because honestly, I get too tired to do anything.
yeah.
But wait a
Like
second.
I can't. The planning is too much for me.
But typically golf is during good weather, hence in
Right.
70, 80, 90 degree weather. How did the cake fare in the trunk?
It was in the morning. I think we went early.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Should we golf again on your birthday?
But I could be making that
And
up.
bring a cake?
What day is your birthday on this year?
The
think
same
a
day every
Thursday.
year.
What?
I think a Thursday.
Oh, Derek will be working.
Day of the week.
But we could do that week,
We could do that week. Why don't
Yeah.
we do that week of when is your
May
April-
26th.
Oh, May 26th.
I'm in.
So
Yeah.
we'll
The weekend before. I think the weekend before Memorial Day.
golf
Love
that
it.
Tuesday
Yeah,
I'll call.
for your birthday.
I'll book it.
Done.
Okay.
But you could do Thursday too. I just call in well. That's when they say, "What does that mean?" I say, "Well, I'm not gonna be there today."
Oh, Derek, that's fabulous. I love that. I gotta write that one down.
Well, the
I
weather's
think-
warm.
Don't you also use, I think he uses the other one where he says that he's having a problem with his eyes?
Just can't see myself coming in today. That one's getting tired at work.
that
They're kind of
is
used to that one.
I mean, I love it. That is so great, Derek.
They've had that a few times now. I think they're used to it. I
Right.
trademarked that at Jordan's.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
You're gonna come up
Can
with
we
some new
talk
ones.
furniture for a minute?
Sure.
And spatial relations, because I'm not very good with that.
Meredith has a couch in her house that owes her nothing.
Zero.
Yes.
20 years, 25
Oh
years.
God, we got rid of that one. We have another one that
okay.
is following. Well, my first floor has been supposed to be renovated. I don't know how I just spoke what I said, but for 3 years now, and
Okay.
I can't seem to find a contractor who wants to do the work. So I don't think I should buy a couch because everything's going to change. But now I'm to the point where I think I'm just going to buy a couch. I'll rent a pod and put the couch in it when we're doing the renovations.
So you want this couch, sofa, for post-renovation, pre-renovation?
Post. You want to
Post.
buy one for post, right?
So what's the urgency to get it now? Now, I'm not going to talk you out of it.
Yeah.
Because my job
Well,
is
the couch we have is
it's tired. Okay.
Derek, do you like us to say sofa instead of couch? I noticed you said sofa.
Yeah, because if
Oh.
you say hassock versus ottoman, it's just marking your age. No one says hassock anymore.
I've never used the word sofa.
I don't think I've ever used
Ever
the
in
word
my
hassock.
whole life.
Derek, is that the
I
proper
don't know what a hassock
term?
is.
That's today's terminology.
Today's terminology is sofa.
Look at that. Learn something new every
Sofa
day.
and ottoman.
And ottoman.
I want a couch with a hassock. Do you sell those?
We do. We have an outlet for that.
Wow.
No, I mean we relate to what it is, but today's terminology it's a sofa and an ottoman. But people will come in and ask for a couch and a hassock. But to answer your question, there are other things that you can do. You can buy a sectional, partial sectional, where you can build it again later or add pieces to it later.
Oh.
You got to be
That's what you
cautious on
need.
how you do that. Yeah. So something that'll answer you because you're uncomfortable, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to address that right away. So,
And you need a fabric that is washable.
Yeah.
If one of your people spills something,
Yes.
you can wipe it.
one of your people
She's got
Yes.
3 people.
And-
Well, 4.
And an animal.
Yeah, and a dog.
and an animal.
And a large husband.
Yeah, he's really big.
What?
Okay, so
The
question
animal-
for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You make dinner,
Yes.
right? Time for cleanup. You've got all the sides and whatnot. How good are you at saying, okay, I have this much left over and I know what container I need?
Very
Oh.
good. Compartmentalizing, extremely good.
She's talking spatial, right?
Yeah, I can do that. Easy. It's very easy.
Interesting.
You have to know what you
Not me.
don't. You have to know what you don't want. You don't want clutter. You don't want small walkways. You don't want to do the office turn to get in. And when you know that, the hard number is the hard number. It won't change. But people like to change that. They'll come in. They'll say that they need a sofa, or couch, and a hassock, and then they want to get a grand one or a small one and so forth. They don't think about what their travel is. The kids are in, the bikes, the carriages, and all that. When you know what your spatial recognition is, it's easy to select a sofa based on that.
Oh.
And so
the number's hard.
but you like people to bring in floor plans or at least measurements of the room.
Well, with the internet, you can find that a lot, especially if it's a new listing. Hey guys, talking to real estate people. When you take pictures, do a floor plan.
I do.
Every
We do.
time.
Yeah.
We do.
Some people come in and they don't have that, and then you go on, and so you can look at, a lot of places will stage a house, and so you can look at that and see what they have in there, and based on that, it'll give us an idea of what you need. So if the person before them had a sofa, 2 chairs, and table, and what have you, we know that'll fit. But then they say, well, we want a sectional there. So then it's a guessing game because we don't know the dimensions, but neither do they. But that's where I step up.
Right.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, you knew I had a challenge. It was our finished room in the basement, and there are so many doors in that room. And
Yeah.
at first, it was really stupid how I had it set up, but then I figured it out over time because I took the pieces apart, and one went over one wall and one went over another, and then that was better.
So was that a sectional? That was a sectional? Yeah.
Yep. Like this though.
Yeah. So else
People can't see that.
Sorry, like this.
She's not calling timeout. But that's what I was talking about. You could do something like that, and you could separate them depending upon the sectional. It has to be the right one because some of them aren't finished on the sides and so forth. But there's ways to address your there's ways to address your need right now with the ability to reface it later.
Now, when I get another one, the one I got, the cushions on the back are attached to the back.
Yes.
And I think I don't want that.
You don't want attached cushions.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 50-50 argument.
Just saying.
There's no right or wrong way, but why don't you want it?
Because I can't pull it up and fluff it.
True. That's typically why people would want to get a loose back.
And it bugs me because, the dog
Keep sliding.
Yeah, and it gets squashed down. I don't like that.
And you can't adjust it.
Yeah.
Are you fabric
You
or
can.
leather?
Fabric?
She's a fabric girl.
Yeah.
So you have to do something like a Sunbrella or a Krypton fabric.
What's Krypton?
Yeah, I've never heard of crypto.
Think of Superman and Kryptonite. So it is to fabric.
You need that.
Yes, you do. Everybody does. Not everybody makes it, but Krypton is very good.
So for a family couch, is it better to just
Sofa.
Sofa.
Revise.
She's on it.
For a family sofa,
Mm-hmm.
is it better to go with a cheaper priced sofa and just change it in a few years, or go for one that is a little more expensive with the hope that it'll be more durable?
Derek?
That's the battle, and that's where you run into people who want to spend money and people who don't want to spend money. It's a disposable world now, so there are other companies out there. I won't mention them, but other companies who sell lesser quality, and people expect to get 3 to 5 years out of it. So they'll come back and buy something else. But if you want to do it once and do it right, then you have to buy better quality. Yeah, so we have some quality there that will last you, I don't want to get aggressive, but 10 to 15 years is probably the life expectancy of any sofa, no matter how much you spend.
Yeah.
So don't be overzealous with time frames,
Yeah.
Some people come in and they want to spend $500 and they want something that's going to last them 30 years. That does not happen.
Yeah.
Never did.
Right.
I go to the grocery store and spend $500.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly.
she has a lot of people to feed.
And one big one.
And one
One
big
big one.
I hope he's not going to come after me after the show. I didn't say it. She did.
Have you had some crazy customers?
Oh, gosh.
Besides.
I've got great customers.
Oh.
Where's the camera? Great customers.
Amazing.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll call them crazy. They're confused. It's a large purchase. I get it.
I literally, I'm exhausted walking through Jordan's, right? You can't get there from here.
Right.
And you have to walk all around.
Correct.
I mean, let's be honest.
a
Last time we went, you stopped a lot. We stopped at a lot of different couches.
Well, we were trying
A
them
lot
out.
I know. So you can't be
That's what you
super
have to
tired.
do.
Yeah, I was
It's a lot of
lounging.
resting. Yeah.
So what he's
Well,
saying
that's
is,
part of the exhaustion, I think, because at least for me, I'm looking at all these different styles, and my brain is not computing which one fits. I mean, obviously, you look at a gigantic one, I'm like, oh, that won't fit. Yeah. But then you start to get into the territory, and that's when my brain starts to hurt.
Right.
I highly suggest. So I knew that
seeing Derek.
Well, number one,
yes.
Derek, and then number
Forever
two,
now.
I knew that I wanted the lounge.
The shades.
To put
I
your
wanted
feet
the
up.
shades.
Or like the piece where you put your feet up on it, or the ones that
No, the one that
out.
you press a button.
Recliner.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the thing is, I used to hate those couches, and I thought they were the ugliest thing
A lot
ever.
of people still do.
Well, I found a really cute one.
We did.
And I bought a floor model chair. And so the couch had it was the matching chair. I'm so matchy. So now I have, the sofa has 3 lounges on it, and the chair has 1. Right. So if there's 4 of us sitting in the living room, we can all kick out our feet.
I mean, you can't underestimate how good it feels to put your feet up at the end of the day.
It's a must.
It's amazing. And my chair has heat.
What?
It has massage.
Yep.
It has a lumbar control. You don't even know. And
she's considering sending it back.
And I can charge my phone.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
We just figured that out.
Yeah, Anthony goes,
what do you mean?
He found the hole.
I wasn't paying attention to it.
Does yours have a fridge too? Don't they make them with fridges?
No, but it has the.
we don't have those.
It has the thing with the cup holder.
It does have the center.
It has a
center console. Yeah.
And it's plastic, I think, right? Yeah, so there's plastic liner in it.
Yeah.
So you could put ice in there.
Yep.
Limit your walking.
We're not doing that.
I'm doing
popcorn?
It. Oh, yeah.
That sounds delightful.
It was, Meredith, you need to come over and try out my couch.
It's pretty impressive, a heater in it.
Although we were just talking about other realtors don't like realtors to come in their house.
Yeah.
Judgmental?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God. Terrible. Even though we tell everybody, like I have a listing appointment today, I'm like, do not clean.
So you feel better about it?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I don't remember because I can't. Honest to
too
God,
much going on.
People are like, "Wow, you said you wouldn't remember my couch, and you really didn't." Because I can't. If I'm focused on your stuff, then I'll go to sit down to do your report, and I'll be thinking about your stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But the second one, then make your bed. The
Yeah.
first one, I don't know.
We don't care. Right.
Yeah.
But we don't let each other in each other's houses. Because we're just like, ew, really?
But think of the knowledge you get from that. Knowing what Meredith goes through in the morning and what she's working with when she leaves the house.
You know what I've learned?
Don't let them in.
No, everybody lives the same.
Pretty
Basically, the outliers are the OCD folks who are incredibly clean every single day and their house looks the same every day. Mm-hmm. And the outliers are the people who are just messy, unorganized.
Lived in.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everybody lives everyday life. Their stuff isn't picked up. It's a constant battle.
Right.
Not in my household.
And it's heroics to get it to a point where we're ready to show it.
Derek doesn't allow it.
No, it's not me. My wife is all over it.
Oh, that's so amazing.
She takes my plate before
nice.
I'm done. She makes the bed while I'm in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is true. I felt it this morning. And she leaves early. She works for hospice, God bless her. But she makes the bed as I'm lying there. I can feel it. I
Tucks you back in.
Her alarm goes off. She's very, very quick at shutting it off so it doesn't wake me. But then she makes the bed. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll get up now. She's a clean freak. She still washes floors on her hands and knees.
Wow.
Yeah. She dusts everything, cleans everything.
I don't do that.
I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah. I thought I was clean until I got married to her.
Although you got a nice Dyson. The Dyson vac, that's a good one.
Yeah, but
For wood floors.
yeah.
Fantastic.
But nobody uses it.
I use it once in a while.
Well,
You only used it once.
do you actually use a Dyson? Oh, you mean the Dyson
Dyson
vacuum. I'm
vacuum.
thinking, I'm surprised you two don't have the robot yet. Come on, Tony.
Anthony
I
has
have
the
that
robot.
at my place.
I have a robot.
Yeah, Meredith has a robot.
But I need a new robot. My robot's old.
Mine does wash and vacuum.
Doesn't take commands anymore.
Well, the battery is a little challenged, and so I'm going to get a new one. I want to look out. I've got it narrowed down to 2 models, but now I have to figure out the difference between the 2. Oh. My girlfriend likes the mopper.
Yeah.
It's good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to clean
Not
it
a
up.
big
but-
vacuumer. In fact, when Gregory was about 4 years old, I've always had a cleaning person to help me. I love her so much. I want her to move in permanently.
You still have her?
I have her. I've had her, for years, almost 20 years. Anyway, but when Gregory was 4, I had to take out a vacuum and actually vacuum. Gregory said,
Whoa.
Mom, what is
you?
that?
Who
He
are you?
didn't even know what it was. I'm like, Gregory, this is called a vacuum.
This is called cleaning.
And then probably a month later, he came and he went, or maybe it was the next year or whatever, whenever it was. He goes, what is that smell? I said, Gregory,
It's a candle.
that is the smell of a clean house. Because Garrett had just left. And she used all her wonderful cleaners.
She's magical.
She is so magical.
Yeah.
My wife would kill me if I even considered getting a cleaner. You know how you said you don't let other brokers in the
Yeah.
house?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she
No.
doesn't.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of women like that. Please, I've been begging Meredith for like how many years? 12 years to get a cleaner. She's like, no.
Last week,
She said, yes.
I said, I was wrong. I should have done this like you said years ago.
I think so too. Right?
Everything I say to Meredith, she says no. And then eventually
This is
she
true.
says yes. So she gives in all the time.
I wish my wife would, because it just gives her time.
But some people really love doing it. It's
Right.
therapeutic. Like my cleaning person, she loves cleaning.
Yeah.
She's so good at it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Garrett, how do you do that?
Now, Corette comes by herself.
She
but
comes by herself.
The
How
ladies
often?
who came to my house
Once a
came
month.
as a trio.
Yeah.
Right.
And what
Oh,
I
boy.
noticed they tackle one room together at
Oh,
a
they
time.
did?
And I thought that was brilliant.
Oh, they don't
Yeah.
scatter?
Nope.
Wow.
Oh.
I thought they would have scattered, but they do. And when I went to Wedgwood, there were 5 ladies, big house, and they did the same thing. They all went right up to the master together. And I think that probably is a better approach. I mean, they know what their business is, but
Right.
that seemed to me like a better approach because if you miss something, I've got it right behind you.
Right. I guess you start at the top, work your way down and out.
Yeah.
Well, Garrett's at my house from dawn to dusk. And it's fine with me. She organizes my shoes. She
does all of that?
She does it all.
Yeah,
She's
she's
there
good.
all
Kind of amazing.
day.
Yeah, the ladies who came did a deep clean in my house. They had to do that to start. And my family came home and everyone was like,
Wow.
Well, I got to admit, after Garrett leaves, a lot of times they're like, where did such and such go?
oh, my
Where did
kids
that-
were
yeah,
doing
that's
that.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can't find anything.
I don't even think it's displaced. It's actually just put away.
Yeah, exactly. That was the conversation I had
That's
with my
exactly
boys.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
bad.
But it's wonderful.
Oh, see?
I
You're
imagine.
welcome.
Thank you.
Why, do you have the same cleaner?
No.
No,
Why
Right.
did that happen?
but they were
Correct
lovely.
is probably like, yeah, you're praising me, but you didn't give me her job.
No, Garrett's mine.
She's not. I'm not sharing.
There's certain people I share and certain people I don't.
It's like a babysitter.
Yeah. I don't share her.
Really be careful with the babysitter.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Derek,
Yes.
can we talk about food?
Yeah, sure.
And can we talk about
I love food.
how you eat nothing from the sea?
Anybody that knows me knows my saying is if it's from the sea, it ain't for D.
Not even a shrimp.
Nothing.
That's what I
Not even Charlie. Not even good tasting tuna. Nothing.
What happened that you don't eat seafood?
I told him the story earlier, but so in my youth, I don't know how old I was, 10 or 11. So I did something wrong at school. So my punishment was to stay home with my godfather. We lived in Providence and he was a commercial fisherman. So he takes me out for my punishment. We're out on the boat and I'm fishing all day. I'm having the time of my life. I'm catching dogfish and sharks and all kinds of seafood. And then at about 4 or 5 o'clock, you get to a point where you have to turn around and start making your way back. That's when the work for me began, the punishment. I had to gut and slice and decapitate and scale, and all that was a little much for me. So that was bad enough. But what happens with all the gore that you take out of that fish is seagulls attack the boat. So you have to throw this chum off. You have to throw all this stuff overboard.
Right.
So by the time I got home, it was all over me and scales and blood and guts, and I cut license plates out of fish and everything. Ugh. I that was when I think I was about 11, and I'm 50 some odd. I won't say much, but I can still smell it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you like
Traumatized.
Wow.
You don't try it.
Traumatized. And when I lived in Providence at the time, before this incident, I used to eat seafood. I would eat clam strips and so forth. But yeah, I gave those up too.
That was it. You were just like, I'm out.
Done. Wow. But I think it's the same for everybody and for all kinds of food. If you know the process of where it comes from, you probably won't eat it. Hence
Yeah.
the
I didn't eat fish until I was like 15, but after that, I mean, listen, I'm Cape Verdean. We live off of
Right.
all this
Only-
food from the sea.
Yeah.
So
Right.
once I started eating it, I really enjoyed it. But I think up until
You're
I was 15, I was
not
no,
a
no,
huge
no,
fish
no.
person, Anthony.
No, I'm not.
You're
You're
still
not?
not. No.
I thought he was.
No.
Not huge.
He
But
likes mac and cheese and he likes pasta.
I like lobster mac and cheese.
He likes hamburgers. He likes. Wait.
I like a
so,
fish sandwich.
Derek, would you consider therapy?
Yes, I would not.
I mean, at this stage of the game, you're
Who
good.
cares?
I'm
He's
damaged
good.
goods. I'm
Yeah.
damaged goods. Yeah, it'll never happen.
What's your go-to meal?
Chicken? Just about everything. I was talking.
You
to
would
Tony.
eat a chicken, but you won't eat a salmon.
So
That's foul, isn't it?
I mentioned to him.
Derek, I get it.
We
Foul.
we were talking about other foods that would be interesting, and he was asking if I ever had gator, and I was like, no, I have had frog legs. And he-
Oh.
So
No disguising that.
I would try frog legs. I would try gator. I might try snake.
But have you ever had?
What about crickets?
Yeah,
I don't want to try
Anthony
bug.
had a cricket sandwich.
I thought you had it.
I've
I
had
don't like the crunch.
Crickets?
I've had an
eat it?
ant larvae pizza
Ooh, yum.
in Mexico
Wait a
City.
minute. We were just talking
I don't want
about,
bugs.
weren't we just talking about ant larvae on the last podcast?
No.
What's more expensive,
Was Tony here?
ant larvae or caviar?
Probably.
Yes, we were, Meredith. You forgot.
It was a couple. It was
Are we talking
not the
about
last
ant
one.
larvae?
Yes, with
It was a
Brooke.
few back.
Adam, didn't we? Am
No, it
I
was with
making
me.
this up?
No, it was with
We
me
talked
a
about
while back.
caviar.
Oh, was? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Take
Caviar.
it back. Apologies to everyone in this
I
room.
thought my brain
And beyond.
went on pause.
And beyond.
But I wonder
Yeah.
what is more expensive, ant larvae or caviar?
What is ant
Caviar
larvae?
for sure.
It's
Ant eggs.
eggs, ant larvae. Yeah, and it's a delicacy.
I would
in-
assume caviar's
Yeah,
more.
Do you want some ant larvae for your birthday?
it's more. I think it's actually more expensive than you think it is.
What,
Ant
ant
larvae?
larvae?
Yeah,
Why?
We need
To
Brooke
farm
here
it,
with her
yeah.
computer.
I don't know. Bugs. Oh, sorry.
Bugs
I
don't do it.
I eat lobster, oysters, like some gross stuff from the ocean,
Yeah.
but that are bugs,
Right,
really. But
right.
I don't know. The idea of eating a bug to me is,
Naked and afraid.
yeah.
You gotta survive.
many
I
countries.
imagine
it's a
putting
thing.
it in my mouth and the crunch would.
Yeah.
Many countries. Those are.
It's a
proteins.
delicatessen.
Right, right.
Other places. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching.
Delicatessen.
I was just watching one of my, The Bachelor.
Yes.
They were in Thailand
Yes.
Yes.
and maybe they were eating beetles.
Everything?
Or could you imagine eating a grub?
Yeah, no.
No.
Although it's high in protein.
Exactly.
I
She's
don't,
like,
I
yeah,
don't
no
get
thanks.
grossed out by that.
Grasshoppers.
I get more grossed out that you said your microphone smells like bad breath
It does.
than I do.
I'm gonna look up the spray.
But
Well,
is
you
that-
think about it. A lot
I
of
don't
people
mind
talk
eating a
into
grub.
this thing.
What about a nice? You can fry up the grub.
Yeah, no.
Delicious.
Oh,
I'd have a pizza instead.
I find it
Derek, do you
troubling.
eat chicken every day?
A lot.
Oh, do you bring your
I'll
lunch
just-
to
I'll just-
work?
Every single day.
What do you pack?
I pack nothing. She does it all.
Oh,
Your wife makes you lunch?
I'm lucky.
you're so lucky. She's
I
so
am.
cute.
She gives me leftovers sometimes because
Oh,
they're good.
Yeah.
And then she calls me every week and says, "What do you want for lunch, meat?" And she takes care of me.
She's good people.
I'm in Allstate. Good hands.
You are.
That
in
is
good
so
hands.
nice.
That is so nice.
I know I'm lucky.
And you're trim and you look great.
Yeah, well, I've been working. I lift things up and put them down.
Oh.
But no one told me, all my friends, all the people who are married that are my friends, they didn't tell me that. I mean, I expected that I was going to share my last name. I didn't know that you lost your first name when you get married, too. Before we were married, my name was Derek, and after we got married, it's Derek. It's a little different infraction. It's delivered a little bit different. I could be with 100 people 100 feet away, and she could say that, and I'll know it's her, and I'll know it's me, and I'm coming.
There you go.
I like it.
I like it too.
It's like that little whistle that you use for the dogs. I hear it.
Yeah.
Right?
No, believe me, I'm getting.
It's great.
I feel like I almost want to get rid of my name because she's always yelling
Anthony.
And when I
It's
get that, I'm
different
like,
when you
oh.
met-
I love it.
I know, but when you first met, it was, Anthony and I are going out. Now it's Anthony.
No, now it's
It's
Anthony.
right.
That is ridiculous.
That's
So
what
you're
it
not-
is.
so you're-
Anthony, I'm fact checking.
So you're playing the same game I am.
Yes.
Yes.
I think we all do.
That's right.
I call him
So
Anthony's like a pet name.
So these are all the acronyms that you were mentioning earlier.
That's right.
Well, they're just growing.
Well, and I just feel awkward now, and I don't know if you guys can come up with another name. I feel awkward when I introduce him. I'm like, this is my boyfriend, Anthony.
My partner.
I think everybody has that problem.
Well, what? I need
At a certain
a
stage
partner?
of the game, it sounds weird.
Is he my partner?
Significant other. Oh, you were actually my paramour for a while.
Whoa.
I was like, what's a paramour? I had to look it up.
Paramour.
I'm like, I don't want to be a paramour.
How about this is my shadow.
Oh, wait, can we tell the funniest joke ever?
Oh, gosh.
Walking outside with Derek and Tony one day, and he all of a sudden he's like, I'm like, what's up, Derek? He goes, I want to impregnate your shadow. I mean, Derek, I don't even know how many years ago. It was years ago.
God.
I tell that joke at least 5 times a year, at least once a quarter.
And it's a true story. And it's, I think we were walking into
I think
Jordan's. You had the shadow
we
behind
were
us.
golfing.
I think we were golfing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
believe
was.
so.
We were golfing. It was
golfing.
years ago.
You're right.
I mean, I died, Derek, and then I yelled, Anthony, you've never said that to me.
And he cracked up. I was waiting for the recourse, but he was laughing as much
Anthony
as we were.
he doesn't get jealous like that. He
I'm
doesn't care.
I'm used to Derek's inappropriate comments. We were in Myrtle Beach.
Fitting.
And we were sharing a room. I come out of my bedroom. He's out probably having breakfast or whatever. And he sees me walking out of the room in my shorts. And he looks at my legs. He goes, can you put some lotion on those legs? It looks like you've been praying in chalk.
Anthony has dry skin.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I even elaborated. I said, it looks like you just came from ground zero.
Right?
But I mean, it
not
was
good.
full of
Ever since then, he's been lotioning up a storm.
I mean, he's got to go through a bottle.
He does go through a lot of lotion.
I do.
Do you hydrate?
Yes.
So I wonder what the dry skin's from.
Oh, one time he had a huge, giant black cancer splotch on his leg. He was convinced it was cancer. It
Melanoma?
was a giant
It's just,
black splotch.
it was weird. It was
Did you
just.
get rid of it?
Is it gone?
It's
Yeah,
gone.
went
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Back to normal.
Uneven tan. That's all.
I don't
I
know
think it,
what.
was
had a
it might have been a
I don't know what
fungal
it
thing or something. Who knows?
I
It
don't
was
want to know
weird.
about your fungus.
Anthony had
Yeah.
a giant fungus on
There
his
was
leg.
fungus among us. Yeah.
And you
But it's
stayed
fine.
for it.
Ugh,
Did you
yeah.
touch it?
No.
Did you touch
I didn't go anywhere near it, Derek.
I was like this all the time.
He's like, I think I have cancer.
She pulls out the measuring tape. Okay, the doctor says 6.5 feet should be safe. Built-in COVID.
Oh my.
Did you have COVID?
I did. I got it New Year's Eve, 2021, 2022. Yeah. I think my whole household has had it now, and we recovered. Easy, though.
Anthony lost 11 pounds.
First time. Second time I had it was fine.
Oh,
And
wow.
I didn't see it for 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, he's like, hi. I'm like, hey.
You didn't see him for 2 weeks?
No, he was in quarantine. You know, that was back when you
Right in the
didn't
beginning.
even
Oh, yeah.
look at somebody
Yeah,
with
the rules
COVID.
were different.
I said, Anthony, don't come near me. Don't look at me. So he stayed in Fall River for 2 weeks. And so after he came back and I saw him, he's like, hey. And I said, hey. He's like, hello, I lost 11 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, sorry.
Did you feel like you were cheating
You know
on
what?
him?
No, I was pissed that he friggin' lost 11 pounds. Okay, I wanted to lose 11 pounds.
Then you should have gone over and just got COVID with
I
him.
know.
Well, it was a
COVID
simple
fasting.
diet. It was all of the only things I liked at the time because I lost my sense of taste. Pears. Pears for whatever reason, maybe
I
because
can't
it's
eat pears.
stuck in my mind. but
Another childhood
pears
trauma.
and child's in chicken soup.
No, they
That
just
was
hurt.
That was it.
What?
They just hurt.
2 weeks.
No.
And
oh,
water.
what about a canned pear?
Yeah, no. I don't do pears.
What about a fresh pear?
Yeah, no.
Sliced
Fresh pear of what?
Oh, and there we go.
A fresh pear of, well, what fruit do you eat?
Apples, grapes, oranges, everything but
I
pears.
don't like apples.
Right.
What is your aversion to pears? I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, I think it could be texture based.
They hurt. They actually hurt. I don't know why. It's like when I eat them, they like do something to my stomach. It's strange.
Really?
Interesting.
As you get older,
Interesting.
your intake of foods. Yeah, now
I think you're in therapy now.
Seafood and
actually.
pears. I know.
Seafood.
The therapy's
pears.
already started.
Interesting. Meredith's taking notes.
Yeah, I see it right now. I'm getting scared now because she's taking a note of that.
Yeah, she is. We'll be calling your therapist.
But I love
Cart
grapes.
you out of here in a straight check.
Oh yeah. What's for lunch?
Have you had the cotton candy grapes?
Oh,
Oh,
love 'em.
I have, but my wife just found some new ones. They're called Sweeties.
Sweeties.
Oh my gosh, you have to try them. They're phenomenal. I had them last night.
Yeah, my daughter loves it.
I mean, how do they make these grapes taste like other things? You know, you're not supposed to eat a grape if it doesn't have a seed in it. In fact, you're not supposed to eat any fruit if
Without
it doesn't have a
seed?
seed or vegetable. You're not even supposed to eat carrots. Aren't even good for you.
Who told you
FYI.
that? That was
I
Dr.
mean, we'd have to
Dr.
check the,
Sebi.
Dr. Sebi. No.
Dr. Sebi?
Dr. Sebi said, "Don't eat." They've mated two things to produce this other vegetable
Right.
or other fruit, and
Right.
you're not supposed to eat a watermelon with no seeds. Whatever happened to the black seeds?
I made
Nah.
chicken soup this morning.
Delicious.
Did you use carrots?
Yeah, that's
When
You
did you
made-
have time?
Fresh stock?
We
or-
had a 9 a.m. meeting. Meredith was talking the entire meeting.
I
with
did it before the
excellent
meeting.
information.
I finished at, what time was our meeting? 9?
9.
I finished at 8:58.
Wow,
Ran over to
that's-
the table.
Wow.
That's amazing.
What time do you rise?
2 in the
Today
morning.
it was 4.
4.
I couldn't sleep today though.
I was
but-
thinking about getting up at 4 tomorrow to meditate. Do you meditate?
I don't
Tara?
recommend it.
In
It's
my
too
sleep.
early. 4 is too early.
You meditate in your sleep?
Yeah, it kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah,
That's
brilliant.
amazing.
Brilliant.
I don't meditate. I've never meditated. Is it good for you?
Yeah,
How often do you meditate?
I don't.
Is this the position that... Oh, you don't.
She wants to.
I
know.
wanted to. I wanted to wake up. I want to wake up at 4 and meditate.
Is this your
I think
symbol of
4 is
meditating?
too early.
Yeah.
I didn't want to wake up at 4.
Oh.
My body just woke up today at 4.
She does it. I don't. I can't get up too
Well, I'm
early.
sweating.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, it was hot
at
last
4
night
o'clock
too.
in the morning.
Oh, God. I can't stand it.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, when I drop my kids off at practice or whatever, I'll say, "Oh my God, I need to just close my eyes," and I can close my eyes for, let's say, I have 15 minutes. I can close my eyes and fall asleep for 10, but I don't know if I've
And
really
wake up.
fallen asleep. But then I wake up and I feel so much better.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
So
power
is
nap.
that meditation or a power nap?
That's a power nap.
That's a power nap. Meditation,
say
you
power nap.
are supposed to be like,
You're supposed to be cognizant of where you are, what
Yeah.
you're doing.
and you're
And
just
in the
supposed
Zen state.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to breathe in energy, exhale
Fo-
energy.
focus on breath,
Yeah.
not on thoughts, I guess, at
Yeah, there
that
you
point,
go.
right? Focus on
Namaste.
just
but you have to
internal.
stay awake.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're just supposed to let thoughts come in and out.
Because I feel much better
Come in and
after
out.
that 10 minutes.
Yes.
Well, scientifically, they say power naps are better than anything else.
Love
That
a
15-minute
I
power
do
nap.
too. I'm a big nap.
Can we come to Jordan's and power nap on one of the sofas?
I bet people do it.
Only
Or-
if you're going to buy it.
I bet people do
Really?
that.
There's no doubt.
Oh, we've
You've
had
caught
that.
people
Have
asleep,
people
right?
made out?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Have they
Quite a bit.
like with the
Yeah.
clothes on?
Some people go too far. Yeah, the music comes on. Some people go a little too far.
Oh, my.
Some people go a little too far. It's changed, but back maybe 5-8 years ago, somewhere around there, it used to be a little more risky.
Oh, wow.
Well, the owners of that company are amazing marketers.
Oh,
Like,
Elliot's brilliant.
brilliant.
Brilliant. I mean,
I love Elliot.
it comes to his mind, and
That's
what's
it.
most impressive about him is whatever he can conjure up in his mind, he brings to life.
It's amazing. That's kind of like
Doesn't stop.
It is.
Yeah. We have a great marketing team. We have good marketing.
And so for your sales business, do you have, is it a new customer base every day? Or do you have like, I had a great experience with you, so I'll come back to get my couch from you. Are you mostly referral based or is it new? How does it work?
Well, that comes with tenure. So the longer you're there, the bigger your client base gets. So I try to give everybody the kind of turn that you had.
Yep.
So I have what we call B-backs. I have a lot of B-backs, a lot of them. People who
I like
B-backs.
be back.
Me too.
People who are committed to you because you did the right thing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's not always about the dollar. It's getting them the right seed.
Yep.
Sometimes it's talking them out of something that they think they want. So I have a great client base for that. But then every other day or every day, it's new clients. It's somebody that saw the commercial, whether it's one of the promotions that we're doing or just a need. Like you have a need now, so they'll come in. The biggest thing you can do is come in and know what you don't want. If you know what you don't want, we can get you there. But when you come in and you're looking at the seal, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I don't want.
It's too much,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
It's too much. And the fabrics that you offer.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing, that's one of the biggest things, but the biggest thing is you just got to listen. People tell you within 5 to 10 minutes exactly what they want. And the average salesperson tries to sell them something else or talks them into something that they didn't mention. And you can spend hours with someone. If you confuse them more, they're just going to just take up your time. It's like a Gilligan tour. They walk you around for 3 hours. I don't like this, but
Well,
but
that's
good.
you spoke my language when I was in there. I wanted to get in and out, and I just needed help making that decision, figuring out which one fit, and then I was done. I didn't, the fabrics and this, and that wasn't important really, because it was a room in our basement where I watched TV.
Right.
I just needed it to fit in the room, and so
You should have
definitely
got
commend
the
you on that.
recliner sofa.
Well, I
nuts-
had it,
it's nuts and
so I've
late.
only bought furniture from Jordan's, and
That's
we
good.
went
Keep doing
from
that.
yeah. I mean, they make it easy, right?
They make it so, especially with a credit card with no interest.
It's all
Oh,
so
my.
easy.
Why should I throw all my money out at once?
And now we have a new promotion.
What do you mean? What is it?
What do you mean? Tell us all about it. So we have a Red Sox promotion. So
right.
if any player, I believe, I'm not sure of the dates, but I think it's end of July to the end of the season. Any Red Sox player hits
It's
the
for the
cycle,
cycle. Right.
during the game, all your furniture's free.
What's a cycle?
First, second, third,
and home run. So you get a single, a double, a triple, and a home run.
Correct.
That's hitting for the cycle.
Is that
When you
really
guys
gonna
have offered them,
happen?
I have 2 friends who outfitted their house with the Red Sox promotion.
Really?
And one.
Yes.
That was the World Series.
Are
one.
there different
Yeah.
promotions each year? This one seems hard.
This one's easier in my eyes.
Easier?
In my eyes. It's, one time they had to sweep the World Series. Winning the World Series was amazing because no one thought they were going to do it when they
Right.
did it, right?
Right.
And hence those people who won.
Yeah.
But this time, I mean, if you think about it, the game starts, right? So a player comes out, first inning, boom, he hits a home run. So he does it, right? And so he gets up in the second or third or the fourth inning. Before you know it, he's on first or he's on second. He hits a single or he hits a double. He's only 2 hits away from you actually getting all your furniture free.
Right.
And if it's a tough game, the pitching will be tougher. But let's say the Red Sox go up and take the game over very convincingly, and they start throwing in relief pitchers. Some of those relief pitchers come in and throw meatballs, and these guys could jack a 3B or a 2B very easily.
Yep.
Derek, do you know that Tony and I are going to opening day tomorrow?
Oh boy,
So exciting.
is that
It's
what
going to
the
be
Reds-
so cold. I have to wear my
Freezing.
puffiest of all puffy
Winter-like.
coats.
Why?
Oh,
Isn't it
really?
gonna be in the
Blustery.
50s tomorrow?
No, it's going
No.
to be in the 40s.
It's going to be blustery, Derek.
But blustery.
How's
Where are you
Anthony
sitting?
Not really sure.
He
Over
doesn't.
by third
Everywhere.
base, I think.
We don't know.
Everywhere.
How's
By
he going
third
to eat
base
his
side.
Fenway Frank in the cold?
Oh, please. I can eat in the cold.
Anthony, what
I
are
think
you going to...
that's covered, isn't it?
I think the
Meredith,
area I'm
how
going to
do you
be
know?
does have a little bit of the covering, yeah.
Meredith knows freaking everything.
Meredith is a baller.
You're right.
She
She's
comes
a
up with
baller.
things that I don't even know. She pulls them out of the air.
Yep.
Anthony, what are you planning on eating tomorrow?
I always have a hot dog.
Have to. You can't.
Probably two.
Okay, so I haven't been in quite some time, but do you get a rem dog before you go in, or do you want to eat your hot dog while you're in the?
While I'm in. If I'm going to eat while I'm going in, it might be sausage and pepper.
I was just going to say, he'll eat a sausage,
Sausage
and pepper
guy.
while he's walking in.
Yeah.
Once he sits, then he'll have the hot dog. And then the food just goes from there.
The
And then
sausage
I'm
and pepper's
hungry and
for
I
me.
want popcorn. And
Peanuts are my favorite.
I mean,
like the peanut.
I'm basically going to snack to eat tomorrow.
I mean, who doesn't though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Cotton candy.
But it's opening day. It should be fun.
So do
I
you
can't
guys?
wait.
Do you guys have tickets there too for the Red Sox?
No.
I know you have.
No,
tickets,
actually, the friends reached out to me who have season tickets. Actually, Barrett's. Bobby
nice.
from Barrett's actually
Yeah.
reached
Wow.
out. Yeah. So
Wow.
pretty excited.
Oh, it's
I-
so great.
My phone was on loud. I didn't get the invite.
Me either.
Strange.
You know.
Although I probably wouldn't have gone. So it
Strange.
doesn't
No,
really
get
matter.
married. You would never have gone.
She may not go. It may be too cold for her tomorrow.
It
You know when
might
I
be.
stopped going? When it just became too difficult to buy tickets. I don't know if it still is, but I remember like trying to just keep hitting.
You wouldn't
keep
think for the
hitting.
Red
Yeah.
Sox. I
I
mean,
couldn't.
Red Sox tickets you could usually get. It's not like they were always sold out. So
I mean, I
It's
used
been
to
a while,
love
but I just
baseball. To
couldn't
be
deal with
honest,
it.
I don't even
Yeah.
know who our pitchers are anymore. I miss Carl Yastrzemski.
Oh
my.
gosh,
Let's talk about some old timers.
throwbacks.
I can't even
Throwbacks.
remember. Who was the pitcher? Pedro?
Martinez.
Pedro
Is
Martinez.
that
Well, the
the
other
last time you
tough
went to a
part
game?
again is that drinking component. You have
Yeah.
beer,
Yes.
and you have beer, and you have beer, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, it's 7th inning stretch, and I can't have any more beer, and
Yeah.
I'm tired, and I
Yeah.
just
Do they
wanna
have
go
mixed
home.
drink?
But
Drinks.
that right there is the exact moment that you need a beer.
Right, and they don't let you.
They don't?
No, because they stopped selling at that point.
Oh, they do?
They're trying to shut down the
I
stand.
miss the
Yes.
guys that walk up and down.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
don't have-
yeah.
It
Popcorn
just
here.
they stop at 7th inning.
They don't have that anymore?
I'm not going, Anthony.
Some people stop at places on the way in. I'm just saying.
True.
Oh.
Yeah.
cask.
And then maybe have one beer at
Think
the
about
game,
what
and
that
that's
place
it.
was like 20 years ago.
Oh, I know.
Prior to the win,
Yep.
2004,
Yeah.
right? It was like so divey and gross around there.
That area is
Nasty.
pretty. They've definitely kicked it up a notch.
You
I mean,
can
they
still
have
see it though.
restaurants and all that along the
You can
side.
still see it if you look close enough. It's still there, but they've done a lot. They've refaced a lot of it.
Now, I went recently to
Gillette.
Frozen Fenway
Yeah.
to watch
For the hockey game,
and we got to sit in suites, which was my first time at Fenway in a
Awesome.
suite.
Oh, right.
Wow.
yeah, different experience, right?
Wow.
Anthony, I want to sit
all
in
the
a suite.
Yeah.
Why do
not
I have
tomorrow.
to sit out in the elements?
Why do
Hey,
I
you don't
to
have to.
suffer?
Money gets you anything you want.
Well, I mean, at Patriots Place, you can get on those levels pretty easily.
Patriots Place is actually. I was there yesterday,
Yeah,
paying
then
for
he's
the season
obsessed.
tickets,
Yeah.
and the new. It's still construction everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think they probably have another year or two of construction being done there, but they're really ramping up all the areas that they're going to make interactive around the stadium.
Oh,
I don't know if
wow.
you've been to like a Dolphins game,
Yep.
like in that area. Everything around the stadium, they have little
Oh,
places
right.
to eat and just
Yep.
activities.
Yep.
And, I think Gillette's actually doing that.
That's pretty cool. Well,
yeah.
what I mean is the sort of suite level at Patriots Place, you can is
yeah.
accessible
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
you know, you just buy a ticket.
Easy
but
to get
Fenway, it's not easy to get
Fenway's
a Red
old.
Sox
down the
game
halls
in the
whatever,
suite,
yeah.
or to even get access to
Yeah.
a suite
You can't get
to a
that.
Red Sox game. I mean, you can get State Street Pavilion.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's got a friend who maybe has
True.
those
I
tickets.
haven't been
But
to it.
suite, I don't know anybody who
Can't tell you
has
the last
suite.
one was a Red Sox
Well,
game.
EMC or
Long time.
whatever. You got to know somebody.
your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
November 13th. I'm going to be 30 again.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, intense.
The world's greatest
my mom.
lovers.
Oh,
Wow.
Scorpio's the best.
Is that a thing?
It is.
How about Sagittarius?
They
Best horse rider.
exist.
Steph, what are you?
They're here.
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, and what are you, Tones?
Sag.
Oh,
What are you, Mary?
Gemini.
No, that's what Alexa is.
That's
Adam,
my
what are
brother
you?
Joe is.
Oh,
The lion.
All right.
Happy, nice.
sweet.
Adam didn't even have to think about it. Leo.
Yeah, Lex and Sean share the same birthday.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah. Small world. They're like the anti-Gemini, according to the birthday book.
Yeah.
According to the birthday book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
What's
one?
the book say? Yes, I do not.
Oh, the birthday book's amazing.
We might have to get you the birthday book for your birthday.
Oh my.
You know what? Maybe I'll get that for the office. It would be fun to have in there.
I love reading about my birthday.
Great idea.
What is it different every year?
No, but it's a book that's this big and tells you in depth about your personality based on your
Really?
horoscope. And you can pull up your day, and then it gives you it's and you know where it's most fun is to sit in a room full of your siblings and read it.
And read it.
Because
Yeah.
everyone's like, yes, that is so you.
That is so you. I didn't think they had you, but they got you. As soon as they started talking about how you do things, oh God, it's so you.
so
The
bad.
birthday book is fun.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, I'll get it for the office.
What's up for the weekend?
Work.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, us too. Meredith has like 10 open houses.
Yeah.
Sweet 16.
Oh, right.
that's
Anthony's
Oh, yeah.
right. Today's the big. It's the big weekend.
Have
the
fun.
big
Where,
Should be
party.
fun.
where are you doing it?
Providence, Fireside at Waterfront, and it's going to be 85 of my daughter's closest friends.
There is
Oh,
a
that's
special dance that Tony and his daughter are doing upon
The TikTok.
entering. They got the TikTok dance. Tony's a wreck. He's been practicing.
Oh.
What's it? Fancy like?
Can we see a little bit without
Can
getting
you
up?
sing it?
Into like Applebee's. Oh, because you used to do that with
Applebee's
them when they were
song.
little.
The Applebee's song. So we're
Yeah,
doing that
cute.
on the way in. And she said, "Can you do the worm?" And I'm like, "Last time I did that, I threw out my back." But
Anthony,
we'll see how
can
it
you
goes.
not do the worm?
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I
This
can.
party is like a bat mitzvah.
Right?
It's very exciting.
Do you have an outfit?
Oh no.
Oh no.
This.
Sensitive topic.
Oh.
We can dedicate a whole show to this conversation.
Oh,
I can't go.
oh, okay. Well,
All
you know
right,
what?
so
We've got a
anyway-
minute and a half
Well, we
left.
got to wrap it up now. Anyway, Derek, did you have fun?
Great time.
Do you want to come back on?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
No.
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh.
My
Maybe
fan
we'll-
base is gonna grow.
Maybe next time we wear our matching golf outfits.
Whoa. Blow this thing
I'm
up.
going to call DW Fields.
Yes.
Yes.
And we'll
Okay.
do it on that Tuesday before your birthday.
Sounds
And
good.
the four of us will play.
And we're gonna have photos.
Don't
We can put-
look at me when I go to tee off. That's all I
Everyone
ask.
must turn around.
I'm gonna
Just turn.
You see that? You see that binder? We'll bring that binder with us. The wall divider. You'll be in a room by yourself.
Okay, fine.
Promises.
All right, well, that's it. We have to sign off. I have to take a picture, you guys, but that's
I'm
it.
Meredith
We're done.
Keach.
I'm Stephanie Weinstein.
Derek Roderick, please come see me. Jordan's Furniture.
Woo!
Tony Soares. Oh, and if you need a DJ, Derek.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I do that too.
Oh, my God. We didn't even have time to talk
Anyway.
about that.
That's
Okay.
the next show.
That's the next show. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining
Don't
us.
forget to
Thank you.
subscribe.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Adam and Ecat.
We love the show.